For thousands of years, the earth provided everything for the human body to thrive, heal, and sustain itself. Long before industrial agriculture and the modification of our food supply, fruits were revered as more than sustenance. They were sacred vessels of life, mentioned in humanity's oldest texts as keys to vitality. But over centuries, as we move toward processed sugars and lab-engineered snacks, the power of these biblical fruits was obscured. They were relegated to stories or dismissed as symbols, while physical benefits were ignored by a world obsessed with convenience. Today, I am pulling back the veil on 20 forbidden fruits mentioned in the Bible, fruits once central to the human diet but pushed to the margins. These are gifts of the garden the modern food industry doesn't want you to prioritize, because you can't patent a tree in your backyard. Stay with me until the end, because the final fruit is perhaps the most misunderstood symbol in history, and its actual health benefits are miraculous. Number 20. The fig. It is the first fruit mentioned by name in the Garden of Eden. For millennia, figs were the primary source of sweetness and energy for travelers. They are packed with fiber and minerals that support heart health, yet today, most people only encounter them inside a processed cookie. Number 19. The pomegranate. Mentioned as a symbol of fertility and righteousness, this fruit is literally a crown jewel of nutrition. Its seeds are overflowing with punicalagins, antioxidants far more potent than those found in green tea, yet we often avoid them because they are too difficult to peel. Number 18. The sycamore fig. Not to be confused with the common fig, this was the fruit gathered by the prophet Amos. It was the food of the poor and the resilient. It thrives in arid conditions and provides a massive boost to the immune system, teaching us that the most humble-looking fruit often carries the strongest medicine. Number 17. The date. Often referred to as honey in the Bible, dates are a powerhouse of potassium and natural sugars. They were the bread of the desert, providing instant strength to weary souls. Modern science now shows they can even help ease the process of childbirth, a secret ancient midwives knew long ago. Number 16. The olive. While we think of it as a savory snack, the olive is a stone fruit of immense spiritual and physical importance. The oil was used to anoint kings, but the fruit itself contains oleuropein, a compound that protects the heart and brain from the ravages of time. Number 15. The grape. From the vineyards of Noah to the parables of the New Testament, grapes were the symbol of abundance. While modern wine is often stripped of its benefits, the whole fruit, including the skin and seeds, contains resveratrol, the legendary longevity molecule that slows the aging of our very cells. Number 14. The almond. Technically a stone fruit, the almond was the first to bloom in spring, signaling life. Its oil is sacred, and its meat provides healthy fats required for cognitive function. It is a brain food traded like currency for generations. Number 13. The mulberry. Mentioned in the books of Samuel and Kings, the mulberry tree was a sign of divine movement. Its berries are incredibly rich in vitamin C and iron. Yet because they are delicate and don't ship well, you will almost never find them in a grocery store. You have to find the tree. Number 12. The citron. Known as the hadar or the splendid fruit, this ancient citrus was used during the Feast of Tabernacles. It is the ancestor of the modern lemon but possesses a thick, fragrant rind used for centuries to treat lung ailments and digestive distress. Number 11. The apple of Sodom. A mysterious fruit mentioned in ancient texts as beautiful to the eye, but turning to smoke and ashes. While often a metaphor, it refers to the calotropis, a plant that, while toxic in high doses, has been used in controlled tribal medicine for centuries to treat skin infections and parasites. Number 10. The pistachio. One of only 2 nuts mentioned by name in Genesis. These green gold fruits were a luxury of the Middle East, providing the essential minerals that keep our nervous systems calm and our blood pressure stable. Number 9. The carob. Often called St. John's bread, the carob pod saved the prodigal son from starvation. It is a natural, caffeine-free alternative to cocoa that supports digestive health and was used for centuries as a natural weight loss aid and throat calmer. Number 8. The apricot. Often identified as the apples of gold in the book of Proverbs, these sun-kissed fruits are loaded with vitamin A. They were the secret to the legendary longevity of the Hunza people, who dried them to last through the winters. Number 7. The juniper berry. Used by Elijah for strength in the wilderness. These are not true berries, but fleshy cones. They are powerful diuretics and antiseptics, clearing the kidneys and the blood in ways modern detox teas can only dream of. Number 6. The watermelon. Mentioned as one of the fruits the Israelites longed for during their trek through the desert. It is 92% water and rich in lycopene, making it the ultimate tool for hydration and cellular protection under a scorching sun. Number 5. The cucumber. Like the watermelon, it was a forbidden luxury of Egypt. Its cooling properties and high silica content are essential for the health of our skin, hair, and connective tissues, a beauty treatment grown directly from the soil. Number 4. The walnut. Mentioned in the Song of Solomon, the walnut looks exactly like the human brain. Ancient healers used it to treat mental fatigue, and modern science confirms its high omega-3 content is vital for neuroprotection. Number 3. The blackberry. Often associated with the brambles of biblical parables, these wild fruits are some of the most antioxidant-dense foods on the planet. They require no cultivation, growing wild as a gift to anyone willing to brave the thorns. Number 2. The mandrake. This love apple was highly sought after in the book of Genesis. While shrouded in myth, the fruit of the mandrake was used as a traditional sedative and painkiller, a natural anesthetic provided by the earth itself. And finally, number 1. The quince. For centuries, scholars have debated the identity of the forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden. While many point to the apple, the quince was the golden apple of antiquity. It is a fruit that cannot be eaten raw. It must be transformed by heat, turning from a bitter, hard exterior into a fragrant, pink delicacy. It is a symbol of the transformation of the soul. Medicinally, it is one of the most powerful anti-inflammatories in existence, used for millennia to heal the gut and soothe the throat. It is the fruit that was forgotten because it requires patience and work to enjoy, the very things modern society has taught us to avoid. These 20 fruits are not just stories from a dusty book. They are a biological inheritance. They were placed on this earth to be our nourishment and our medicine. The forbidden nature of these fruits today isn't because of a divine decree, but because of a system that profits when you forget how to feed yourself from the land. The knowledge of the garden is still there, tucked away in the verses of the past and the soil of the present. Subscribe us now, and by reclaiming these fruits, we reclaim our health, our history, and our connection to the Creator's original design. Start your own garden, seek out the ancient heirloom varieties, and remember that the best medicine doesn't always come in a bottle. Sometimes it grows on a branch.